What's up, everybody? Nick Orlando from Signature Premier Properties here. With forbearance plans now starting to come to an end, I'm getting asked a lot if we're going to see a wave of foreclosures or people anticipating this massive sell-off of homes in foreclosure. I'm going to give 3 reasons why that's not going to be the case. And the first being that there is way less homeowners in trouble than there were 15 years ago when we saw the last market crash. So when that time happened, there was 9.3 million homeowners who had to sell their home either in foreclosure short or simply have to give it back to the bank. So when the stay-at-home orders were issued when the pandemic happened and these forbearance plans were starting to be rolled out, we were projected to have to see 30% of mortgage holders go into this plan. In reality, only 8.5% did, and that number as of last week is only down to 2.2%. So really the total number of mortgages currently in this plan still is 1.2 million homeowners. So obviously that 1.2 compared to the 9.3 million from 15 years ago or when the last crash happened, way big difference. So that's number one. The second is that a lot of the mortgage owners, or a lot of the mortgages in this plan, have enough equity to be able to sell their home. So because of rapid home prices the last few years, 1.2, or out of these 1.2 million homeowners in forbearance, 93% of them actually have 10% or more home equity. So if they did have to sell, they'd be able to cover the, the costs of having to, pay off any owed credits or any monies so they can avoid foreclosure, short sale, or having to, sell it back to the bank. So the last 7% that might not be so fortunate, that 7% out of the 1.2 million homeowners in forbearance actually only represents about 85,400 mortgages. So I just want to put things in perspective and give that number context, because 2 years ago in 2019, the amount of homes that had to sell either in foreclosure or short sale was 277,500 homes. So to say that number again, 277,500 foreclosures sold in 2019, and the 7% in this plan representing 85,400. Again, just to put those numbers into context and show the gap of where things were and where we are now. And the third and final is that the current market can actually absorb any new inventory coming in, especially if there is any foreclosures, short sales, or homes having to sell in that fashion. So when the market crash happened, back in 2008, one of the biggest things that was happening at the time is that there was just such an excess of homes for sale, in 2008 and 2010. I'm going to pull up this chart right now just to kind of show you how things have been going from 2008 till now. There was actually over a 10-month supply of homes in that 2008 period. Right now, we're well under 3-month supply. Actually, in Long Island, we're at about 2.5 months. So, obviously a way different market and way different circumstances than there were back when the market crashed in 2008. So, hope that makes some sense. Hope this puts some perspective on just why I believe there is not going to be a wave of foreclosures coming to the market when these forbearance plans ends. So if you have any questions, shoot me an email, give me a call, drop a comment. Love to talk more. And as always, if you need anything, I'll always be here, and I'll see you next week for the next video. Take care, guys.